Hello, this is Neil Nicholson, and this is my persuasive speech, and the title is Sacrificing Liberty for Security in America, Privacy and the Patriot Act. I believe that it is unconstitutional. 411 years ago, our nation was attacked. Our security under a new threat. Two wars fought simultaneously in defense of our liberty. And a new act was enacted, which many believe has threatened those same liberties which those wars were waged to defend. It was Benjamin Franklin who said, "Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little safety or temporary safety deserves neither liberty nor safety." Even though the United States Constitution contains no express right to privacy, the concerns of James Madison and other framers sought to protect specific aspects of our privacy, which are reflected in the American Constitution amendments of the Bill of Rights. Today, I will only discuss two of those amendments. Amendment 4 said, "The right of the people to be secured in their houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized." Amendment 9 says, "The enumeration of the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people." The Liberty Clause of the 14th Amendment says, "No state shall deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law." The Patriot Act says it is preserving life and liberty, uniting and strengthening America by providing appropriate tools required to intercept and obstruct terrorism. The Patriot Act has been said to vastly and unconstitutionally expand the government's authority to intrude on the private lives of the people with very little or no evidence of wrongdoing. To this date, there is little evidence to support the notion that America is more secure because of the implementation of the Patriot Act. The government on many occasions has been found guilty of abusing its authority in horrendous ways in which the rights of innocent people have been gravely violated. Most Americans are unaware that there are provisions that put us at risk for intrusion. Many go about their business enjoying the rights and liberties protected by the Constitution and have no idea that a few years ago the Central Intelligence Agency was caught illegally tapping into the service of AT&T, storing your web emails, your web data, and even telephone conversations. The story barely made headlines. In 2007, a federal judge ruled that two provisions of the Patriot Act was unconstitutional. In her ruling, U.S. District Judge Ann Aiken said, "The provisions allow search warrants to be issued without showing of probable cause, which is required under the 4th Amendment." Imagine, if you will, rogue government agents listening to your conversation, reading your email, having all your personal and private information, using that information to blackmail you for personal gain. Many people are unaware that their driver's license is now a national ID card, which means every applicant's identity, residency status, address, names, and driving records are stored in a database in which every state can access. Those licenses have magnetic strips on the back called RFID chips, and these chips can be read from a distance by anyone with the technology to do so. This is horrendous. In conclusion, I would like to say that there existed a period in America when general searches became somewhat of an epidemic because of the abuse of colonial authority. According to William Cudahy, a man's house was even less of a legal castle in America than in England, as the authority possessed almost unlimited power with little oversight. I sent out a brief questionnaire asking the class if anyone has ever had their rights violated, how did it feel, and whether or not the United States government has gone too far. Many of you said the government has gone too far, and many of you said that your rights to privacy have been violated one time or another. And the words that you described, how you felt, I will enact. Scary, angry, degrading, violated, enraged, and horrific. So at this point, I would like to say that the Patriot Act is a tool that was meant to protect the rights of the people. Instead, it is being used to abuse the people. That is not the American way. That is not the constitutional way. That is not how you ensure the dignity and the liberties of the American citizen. It is my belief that the government has become a mirror image of the terrorist threat in which they seek to protect us from. My question to you, my friends, who is going to protect you and I from our government? This is Neil Nicholson of the United States, signing out.